Disney Vibes Podcast, talking insider tips, tricks, and pixie dust. For the most magical place on Earth, here's Andrew and Heather.
Welcome to episode 24 of the Disney Vibes Podcast. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Andrew.
Oh, a little pep in your step this morning.
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, as always, Disney Vibes brought to you by Magical Destinations Travel. If you like us, our content, our show, show your support by booking your next Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, Adventures by Disney, Aulani, Universal, even other cruise lines. BookMDTravel.com costs you nothing. And as always, you can download the Disney Vibes Podcast wherever you get your podcast from. If you like the content, help us out by providing feedback and a rating as well. We greatly appreciate your support. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Give it to me.
All right. My joke. All right. So there were two, and this one made me giggle first.
Okay.
All right. So what happens when Olaf throws a temper tantrum?
He melts.
Oh, he has a meltdown.
Yes! I got it right! Yes!
All right. Well, but it was funny, though.
It was funny, but I got it right. That's more important, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Especially before 6 a.m. Good job. I'm going to have more coffee now.
All right. So would you rather
Yeah.
work with Sully at Monsters, Inc.
Okay.
or with Judy Hobbs at the police department in Zootopia?
Oh.
That's a good one. I like both.
Me too. Wait, Sully's the big one.
Oh, my goodness grief. Yes. Not Mike Wazowski.
I'm perplexed. All right. I'm gonna go in Zootopia.
It is a very happy place.
I like it. I don't want to scare children. I scare my own all the time, so it's
Okay.
overrated. It gets overrated.
All right. Alrighty, so here's what's happening in regards to the news. Guardians of the Galaxy is open.
Open.
Lots of feedback.
Indeed.
Couple things to note. The song list is out there, as well as the price for the individual lightning lane. There is no standby line. And there are 6 songs on the playlist for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And when we talk about the songs that you could hear, remember, they're not going to be on every single one, but these are the songs that you could hear on the ride. So, are you ready?
Hit me.
The final awesome mix playlist for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind in their classic version, so no remixes. Okay?
Wicked. None of that.
September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Disco Inferno by the Tramps. Conga by Gloria Estefan. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. I Ran by A Flock of Seagulls. And One Way or Another by Blondie.
Oh, I know that song.
I think you know most of those songs.
One way or another. I don't know. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That's not coming to. Come on.
I'm not going to sing. I'm sorry. That's not my forte. So,
Okay.
but those are the 6 songs for the roller coaster. So, wanted to say that. The other thing is the individual lightning lane cost has been announced. Now, what they're doing is they are pricing it based on kind of like tickets, how busy the park is, and so on and so forth. So, for example, currently it's $17, which makes it the most expensive individual lightning lane Disney has put out to date. You're raising your hand.
I am.
We aren't video yet.
Well, I remember we had this conversation. I think I was making a bet with you, saying what I thought it would be. You thought it was going to be
Correct.
over 20.
I'm
I
wrong.
said not yet. Stop it. Say it again.
Nope. You got it one time. But here's the thing.
Hold on. Everyone heard that, though. Just saying.
In its current state, I was provided with inaccurate information
stop
that
it.
did not give me the foresight to make a quality prediction. How's that?
You're still wrong.
So it opened up at $17 for the Memorial Day weekend. As you get closer to those more popular times, that price is going to fluctuate. So in its current state, I was incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
As you get into the holiday seasons and those busy times, it could definitely go over 20.
So ideally, if I'm still correct, or if you not win here, but if you pull through, July 4th, I'd say would be a weekend that we can, or a time in which we can see, what is accurate. And then, I don't know, and then you got your holiday season. You got Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I don't know. Next one is 4th of July. And that's only hop, skip, jumping away, honestly.
Yes, we will see what happens as the calendar changes and the price of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind evolves. All right, so let's move on to some of the other stories and pressing news that Disney has put out recently. As you know, we're foodies, right, Heather?
Oh, my. Yes. These, all these
summer
articles
updates of the best summer bites at Disney parks. So they have a bunch of different food. The summer's practically here, as we had just mentioned. And as this season comes around, there's some tasty treats and eats that guests simply must indulge in at Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland. So they have sweet sensations that will be at the Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, dining packages for the returning of Fantasmic out in California at Disneyland Park. Tons of food. Let's talk Tony's Town Square. You know, I've never been a huge fan of that in Magic Kingdom.
Tony's Town, that's where
Italian.
Yeah, the
It's basically Lady and
Lady
the
and the
Tramp.
Tramp.
Yes,
That's
there
where
you
I
go.
was going.
Serving up some new dishes. I'm not going to go into reading all of the new things they're doing, but if you're going to Tony's Town Square at Magic Kingdom Park, they will have some new dishes for you. And of course, the spaghetti and meatballs will still be there, so you can have your Lady and the Tramp moment.
Oh gosh, I can't envision that right now. Too early.
Sunshine Seasons at Epcot will have new eats to try, like pizza rolls. And for those who like Sunshine Seasons, that quick service location is found in the Land, which is the restaurant, I believe, Sophia loves, Sunshine Seasons, with the green beans. Remember?
Oh, yes.
So they're going to have a cheese and pepperoni pizza roll. So something new for them.
Yum.
Disney Springs will have Salt and Straw. It's a new ice cream spot that has an array of unique flavors on the menu, including fan favorites, as well as a rotating monthly selection. So there's always something new to try, and they highly encourage sampling there.
Interesting. So I have to tell you, these treats here, these ice cream like waffle type phenomenons here, they are all over the internet right now.
Mickey Waffle Sundae, Bubble Waffles.
Well, it's not Mickey Waffle. I don't know. You see?
Well, it's just
like
called, I'm sorry, yeah, Mickey and Friends Bubble Waffle Sundays. Yes,
Okay.
you heard that right. It's
Yes,
going to be
I see it.
available.
Yeah, no, they are all over right now, and they look phenomenal.
Yeah, the Mickey one features vanilla soft serve, hot fudge, cookie crumbles, and white chocolate crisp pearls. And Minnie has vanilla soft serve, strawberry topping, sliced strawberries, and white chocolate crisp pearls. Donald, vanilla soft serve, lemon curd, and blueberries. And if you want that bit of chocolate, Heather,
This looks good.
Goofy's Peanut Waffle Sundae is vanilla and chocolate twist with hot fudge, peanuts, sliced bananas, sliced strawberries, M&M minis, and a cherry on top. And Pluto has chocolate soft serve, chocolate covered pretzels,
Oh my.
peanut butter sauce,
Oh my gosh.
and milk chocolate crisp pearls. And they're all Mickey shaped. I was right. You're wrong. Look at that. See?
I don't really see how it's Mickey shaped. Oh, maybe that one. All right.
Aha. Aha.
Whatever.
Say it again. You're wrong. There it is. See?
I didn't know. I have a delay. Give me some time here.
Oh, I'm
I didn't
sorry.
have a full cup of coffee.
Okay. Anyways, to sum things up, there is a lot of great food coming out for the summer. And something I'm excited about is the key lime pie swirl, which is a Dole Whip. I'm a big key lime person, but it's a Dole Whip lime and vanilla soft serve swirl with graham cracker crumbs.
That
So it's like
sounds-
key lime pie as an ice cream cone.
You know what? As we are on Dole Whip, I believe it was in Disney Springs. I saw it. Almost like they had Andrew, you got to help me out. Like a sampling of different Dole Whips. Like, you know how they do it with beer? What do they call it? A flute?
Yes.
Yeah, they have like a flute of Dole Whips. So
No, it's not a flute. It's a flight.
you said yes.
I wasn't paying attention to you. Sorry.
Oh, see, this is what I put up with. But you know what? You know, you're just my person because you know what I'm talking about.
I know. It's a flute.
Okay.
Try your ice cream with the flute.
Stop it. It's a flight, a flight of Dole Whips. All right.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, gosh.
I'm glad we make everybody laugh
I
there.
don't think I'm going to live that.
Nope. You will be receiving text messages and feedback all over.
Art, be nice.
Another thing just released, what's cooking at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So we hope you're ready for some foodie news that's going to rock the guest taste buds. World because they've got exciting updates that are going to be at Hollywood Studios. Different sweets to the savory. There are plenty of new items joining the treats roster at that park that are not to be missed. So let's educate you what's cooking. And so far, Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, we love that place. It's always good with the kids. In that retro classic, they have a new menu premiering June 2nd. That's not to be missed. They are debuting some super tasty offerings, different apps, entrees, and desserts like Sci-Fi smoked wings. They also have a spinach and artichoke dip. They have a black garlic Caesar salad and grilled chicken citrus salad. And obviously, they still have the burgers and different kinds of desserts. So they do have a bunch of new foods coming to Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater.
Just something to point out here and then in our last article there's a lot of plant-based options.
Correct, yeah.
So anybody
They're evolving.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely evolving. Also, 50s Primetime Cafe will be having some new food and a new menu that begins on June 7th. So they have jalapeno popper deviled eggs.
I'm just
I thought you were about to raise your hand for a minute
I'm
there.
processing that. Jalapeno popper eggs?
Deviled eggs.
Oh, interesting.
Gonna be interesting. Creamy tomato soup. I can't go hot right now, so that's gonna be a little hot. Pineapple upside down cake. Bunch of desserts and everything like that. Again, key lime, my favorite's going to be there. And then obviously they do have two other things coming to Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Two tasty beverage at Katsaka's Kettle. The Cold Brew Black Calf features Joffrey's Cold Brew, sweet cream cheese, and Cocoa Puffs in a non-alcoholic treat. And then they have the adult version, Heather, called the Spiked Cold Brew Black Calf. Has an extra ingredient, which is Godiva liquor.
All right, sign me up. I will say, going back to that key lime, that looks phenomenal. Key lime milkshake.
I know. I'm a sucker for key lime.
I know.
Staying with food, Hoop-Dee-Doo Review will be returning to Walt Disney World. So if you've never experienced the Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review, it is basically a beloved musical dinner show that is at Fort Wilderness, and you're able to book those reservations already. And the show times, they start June 23rd. So since 1974, the Hoop-Dee-Doo has captivated crowds and brought joy to families visiting from all over the world. It's had almost a 50-year run at the most magical place on earth. Wow. The show has continually evolved with its audiences and continues to be a treasured experience the entire family can enjoy. So a lot of people do like the Hoop-Dee-Doo review. It will return bright, fresh, new audio, lighting system, updates to the script, the scenery. They're trying to change it since they haven't reopened it pre-pandemic. Worth the price as it is food and a show wrapped into one.
Got it.
Okay, and wrapping up the food discussion this week, a big fan favorite when you had the Disney dining plan was you got a nice refillable mug for free.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's free, but included, let's say it that way, right?
Right.
Now there is no longer a Disney dining plan. So the question is, what do you do with the mugs? Is it worth the value?
Right.
I don't know how many we have. 12, 16?
I know.
I've lost count. Different color tops, different styles. They've now even made an upgraded feature where it's stainless steel, right? So there's a lot of different things. So Walt Disney World uses these refillable mugs at the resort hotel food courts that offer those unlimited refills. So when we talk about the different pricing and designs and want to answer a lot of those questions like whether the rapid fill is worth the money, where to use them, and more, we are going to discuss that right now. So as of this summer, as of now, refillable mugs at Walt Disney World cost $19.99.
$19.99.
They are valid for your entire length of a stay.
Yep.
And like we said, they've typically been included with the Disney dining plan, but since that's been temporarily, there's my air quotes, okay, like you raise your hand, temporarily suspended, because we don't know when that's coming back. They've typically been included, but now you have to buy them. So the rapid fill mug system is pretty simple. You buy the mug or have it provided to you, right? And then you are entitled to unlimited refills at the Walt Disney World hotels for the duration of your stay. Self-serve beverage stations are once again available at all those select quick service restaurants located throughout Walt Disney World theme parks and resort hotels.
And beverages are included as your sodas, iced tea, water, coffee.
Correct. No alcohol.
Nothing alcoholic.
No alcohol is included. And the hard part that people have to grasp is it's only at hotels.
Right.
This is not at the parks. You could bring the cup into the park, but you're not going to be able to refill it.
As easily, I guess you could say.
Well, I mean, they'll give you ice water. We know that.
Right.
But it's not, let me have a Coke they're not going to refill that, in the park. So just, it seems like a pretty much straightforward topic, but there are some things that people want to know. Is it really worth the money in regards to the refillable mugs? And we've been big fans. We have, like I said, 16,000 of them probably, right? I mean, we still have them and use them.
Right.
The kids love them. But they are something that, people kind of question, like, what is it? So beyond the obvious, it's a mug, right, with a handle, and it's plastic, and it's free, and you get it at all the counter service locations at the hotels. Unlimited, so depending on what you're going to be drinking, lemonade, iced tea, like Heather just mentioned, it's worth it, especially if you have some pool days and so forth. But again, just want to make sure you understand they are not to be used in theme park restaurants, water parks, Disney Springs as well, or any other location that is not a Disney-owned hotel. So if you're going hotel hopping or whichever, which I don't think they're doing the pool hopping right now anyways, you could bring your mug.
Okay.
But basically, it's not. But what can you put in it? Bottomless margaritas? No. That would cost a lot more than $19.99. Let's be Coke products and hot chocolate. We said coffee, tea. Milk is not available and not our real juices at this time.
Okay.
They are technically 16 ounces. And you can bring them to the parks, as we mentioned, and you can get water there. So as we wrap up this conversation regarding refillable mug designs and so forth, there's a different design in each one, and it's been resort-specific for a while. So now the resort-specific mugs have not made their overdue and triumphant return, but we're seeing kind of generic mug styles, including designs for Mickey Mouse, Star Wars, Pixar, and other characters. There are obviously new designs are released around holiday seasons, based, the Halloween seasons, the Christmas ones, and they're all available throughout Walt Disney World at all those at every single counter service restaurant and food court as well. The biggest thing is they also have the debut of the stainless steel Disney Skyliner gondola mugs. They are vacuum insulated, and they can keep your drinks hot for up to 4 hours or cold for up to 12, as the case may be. Obviously, it's an upgrade of $10.
So then we're looking at $29.99.
You masked your strong point. I love it.
Oh, my gosh.
But unlike the Magic Bands, when you have those upgrades, these are exclusive to Skyliner properties. So if you want one of those, you have to be on the Skyliner line, technically, Art of Animation, Pop Century, Caribbean Beach, and Riviera. So they are semi-resort specific. It is a much nicer mug than the normal refillable one, and I would say it's well worth the $10.
Okay.
Especially since we already have 16 of the plastic ones, right? So something definitely to check out. They also have the 50th anniversary mugs, which are pretty snazzy looking. And just quick note, the stainless steel mugs aren't dishwasher or microwave safe.
Hand wash.
So unlike the regular refillable ones, they're not suitable for that. So we just want to make sure they last you a long time and you enjoy them. But those 50th anniversary mugs are available all over the place. They are not in, at this time, stainless steel. They are only in the regular plastic one.
I think it's important to mention that you cannot, like if we have all these mugs, we cannot bring them back in our next trip. That's not allowed. You need to purchase new ones every time you take advantage of this, I want to say offer, but of this opportunity.
1000% agree. That's very, very well spoken there, dear.
Oh, why thanks.
But, the mugs are $20 after tax. And I think, if you have a soda or whichever, we did it late at night. You're thirsty. You just run down, you get a drink, and you're good to go. Or what we did a lot was coffee in the morning.
But iced coffee.
Right.
With a little, instead of trying to figure out, this is a little tip I can offer you with your coffee. Instead of trying to put in all your creamer and all that, I would do ice, put in my coffee, and a shot of hot chocolate and call it a day.
Okay. Yep. That works. So our suggestion is to get the refillable mug.
Do it up.
I feel like they are well worth the money. You get the 50th anniversary one. You can get the stainless steel one if you would like, but they are worth it, especially if you're going to spend any sense of time at your hotel. Oh, raising your hand.
No, I had
you raised a finger.
I did. So two things.
The light bulb is on.
You can have it as a souvenir. I mean,
absolutely. These 50th anniversary ones are awesome.
They are really nice. And then a way in which I was trying to figure out how we've always transported them. Like if we did bring them into the park and then they were empty. I remember we had God help me, one of those rings, O-rings.
Yeah, well, we have a stroller.
Well, the stroller, no, but we used to put them on the ring because they had the handle. That's what I'm.
Yes, they have a handle, which is nice. I don't know if the stainless steel ones do. I don't think they do.
No, they don't, but
I'm pretty sure they do not.
just saying, a way to
Agreed. I
store
totally
them.
agree with that.
Is it an O-ring, by the way? No, it's a hook. Like the.
I wish folks could see. We need to go to video. We need to go to. It's like you're talking like sign language to me right now.
I want to make sure I'm saying it right.
I don't.
You know what I'm talking about, though? The one that clasps to the stroller.
Yeah, it's just like a carabiner hook.
Yeah, sure.
O-ring carabiner. Anyways, off the rails. All right, so we're going to be running out of time for this week's episode, and we will get back here very quickly. The one thing I did want to mention was in regards to extended evening hours. If you are staying at a deluxe resort, DVC Villa, and other select hotels, their extended evening theme park hours is a perk for those staying at those resorts. So basically, again, it's just the indirect replacement for evening extra magic hours, and it's the counterpart to which everybody gets, which is the early theme park entry. A lot of differences. Smaller pool of eligibility and occurs less frequently is the extended evening theme park hours. And it is, again, like we said, at those specific resorts. The one thing I wanted to say is it typically occurs about 2 nights per week at 2 parks, runs for 2 hours, and so everything's happening in twos. It's usually every Monday at Epcot and every Wednesday at Magic Kingdom. The thing that we just saw was Guardians of the Galaxy individual lightning lane. They drop an extra virtual queue session at 6 o'clock for those guests who are eligible, so to speak, and are able to get on that ride at the extended evening hours for that ride if you qualify based on your resort.
Wow. Okay.
The virtual queue sold out in 3 minutes. So I just want to reemphasize the importance of getting up, synchronizing your life, your
plan. You have a plan.
My
in
wife,
place.
yeah, have that plan right for that world clock time, and just try to refresh as quick as possible. Whether it's early in the morning and you're trying to get on the virtual queue, midday when you are actually in the park at Epcot, or if you are fortunate enough to be staying at that tiered resort, which does have the extended evening hours on Mondays, which again I think everybody will be going to since it's the only one at this time, in order to have the best opportunity to capture a virtual queue pass for Guardians of the Galaxy and any other rides for that, but I mean, that's the only one right now. But I'm saying for your Disney Genie Plus, when you get your rides every 2 hours, keep that in mind as you're planning out your day.
Great tip.
I try. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, Heather, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. So just always check us out on our socials where you can get the latest and greatest when you can't get enough of us here. So Instagram, Magical Destinations Travel Co. On Facebook, you can find us at Magical Destinations Travel. Twitter, Magical Dest Trav. And, of course, our website, bookmdtravel.com.
You know what we have to add on there?
Oh, boy.
Our TikTok.
Our tickety talk. Okay.
We'll do that.
We'll do that.
Okay, till next time, let the Disney vibes flow.
Find Disney vibes for all your vacation needs on the web at bookmdtravel.com.